Production, it's okay for me.
Thank you, Matthias. So, Susie, please, you can start with your presentation.
Okay. Do you share the?
Okay, I will share the screen. Okay. Present desktop. Okay. Please see me when you see my screen.
Not yet. Okay.
Yes, we
Yes,
see it.
It's okay, yeah.
It's okay.
Okay. So we started the implementation of renovation project in Kotayk CV since January 2017. It have 4 components: foster families, short-term care, social center, and mother and child shelter. First of all, regarding foster families, last year we actively worked with government in this regard, but unfortunately they published at the beginning of January 2018 the concept which doesn't allow any other structure, not governmental, to run foster families. Unfortunately, that's why we decided to redirect our efforts to forming integrated families, which are very close to foster families. We just call it will be like foster families, but we just call them integrated families. Now we have 2 candidate families, couples, and we work on this direction. We will try to make some construction in their houses, and then the families will transfer to their apartments. This is in regard with foster families. In regard with short-term care, I have to say that this type of alternative care is in high demand in Armenia because the placement of children in the short-term care and at the same time intensive assistance to biological families enables us to reunify children with their biological families. In November 2016, we started the implementation of short-term first center, and since June 2017, we launched the second center. And during this period, we had 34 children lived in short-term care, and 18 from them were reunified. Now we have 13 children. Okay, this is in regard with short-term care.
So the next component, yeah?
Next component is transformation of SOS CV into social center. This social center has 2 components, child development center and FS. In regard with FS, we we recruited and onboarded the staff. Now we have project coordinator, 4 social workers, and 1 social pedagogue in the staff. We conducted meetings with representatives of communities, and we have very close cooperation with community structures. They help us very much during the initial assessment of target group. And we already identify project beneficiaries and started case management implementation. Now we have 59 families who are in the project directly. We started core assessment, and they have already family development plans. Okay, and in child development center, we provide also social services. Ella, can we
Yes.
turn to other?
Yes, please.
Okay. The next one.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
What I'm sixth.
Social services.
Yes, activities undertaken towards.
I have already said about the recruitment.
Yes, social center services.
Okay. We provide services for children in this development center. For preschool age children, we provide child development games, associative games, many activities for developed children's abilities. I can say arithmetics and so on. We provide English classes for 57 children. We provide speech therapy for 5 children who have a problem in this field, and fairy tale therapy. These 4 types of services we provide for preschool age children. Another slide,
please.
For school age children, we are providing English language courses for 24 children, computer literacy training for 12 children, and drawing for 13 children. And the next slide in this regard, for teenagers. These activities are foreseen in the very close future. We plan to organize training on healthy lifestyle for 15 children, professional orientation training also for 15 children, business literacy course for also for 15 children, and sex education lessons.
And you start with these new activities for teenagers this year, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and the next component of renovation project is mother and child shelter. We started the implementation of these services in January 2018. We have in program we have 2 shelters. First one we launch already in January, and the second one will be will start its activities since June 2018. At the moment,
may I add here, because Rusudan is not here due to Orthodox Christmas, a little bit prolonged, but she told me that she is planning the monitoring visit, program monitoring visit in the second half of the year, maybe in September, with regards also to have a closer look on shelters. Yeah.
Okay, at the moment we have 2 mothers with 2 children in shelter, and we plan to have also 1 woman with 2 children. Now we assess her, and we will. I suppose that we will sign contract with her, and in near future, in 2-3 days, we will have 3 women with children in the first mother and child shelter.
And the capacity is for how many?
4.
So almost
in
full.
In each shelter, we will have 4 women with their children. Okay, and
okay, I'm moving to the key achievements.
Okay. Can I say in this regard? I think that short-term care is very effective type of alternative care because we have huge number of reunificated children, which is the main aim of this type of care. And I can say that the transformation of kindergarten into social center is also, we can mention as key achievement, because we already run FS part and child development part.
Okay.
Okay, and the beginning of mother and child shelter is also our achievement, because we started on time, and yes, we haven't any problem in this service also.
Okay.
And okay.
Yeah, what are now the main challenges?
Yes, few words about challenges. Our challenges basically related to the contradictory tendency of government-led reforms, because they one day they say one thing, another day they change their mind, and it is very difficult to cooperate with them. We intensively cooperate, but they change their opinions, their plans very many times during our cooperation. And for example, we can realize foster family as we planned.
Mm-hmm.
It is
yeah, I remember in one of our previous talk with Mathieu, where we were again explaining the postponing of implementation of renovation project because of the government. We finally decided not to wait for the government, but do this part according to the to our initial plan. Yeah.
That's why we start to think about integrated family, how to call our foster families, because it is not the government doesn't allow us to call it foster care, but we can call it integrated families, and to do as we plan.
Good. That's it for the presentation of the progress. Mathieu, do you have questions at this stage?
First of all, I would like to thank you for the report I have received and carefully read. Thank you also for this very interesting and fully appreciating presentation. Yes, I have one question about the foster families, because I'd like to, I totally understand the context, which is not really easy for you, and you are really adapting very well to this difficult context. But I have read that we were planning to replace maybe the foster families by small group homes. I don't know if I am wrong. Maybe I am misunderstanding.
You are right, Matthew. I can say that we will participate in tender for small group home, which will be organized by UNICEF during April or beginning of May. We will definitely participate in this tender, but I was afraid to write because we will participate on tender, and I don't know, maybe many organizations will participate, and I don't know the result. That's why I didn't put a small group home. But we plan to replace, if we will be successful in tender, we will replace foster families by small group homes.
Yes, and have additionally government funding for this intervention. And it doesn't mean that the foster care is not in the pipeline. It's only postponed, until there are regulations of the government how to, and also who can.
They will understand that they can't only by themselves implement this type of services. I hope that they will understand, and then they apply for us for this service.
So if we win the competition and we organize small group homes, this will be also not only the new intervention, the needed intervention, but also linked to the first government funding in Armenia, in fact.
Yes, you are right.
Good.
So if, sorry, it's just to understand fully, so this this tender about small group homes is actually on top of what is planned.
On top.
That's it. Okay. So we have two parallel actions. The first one is to adapt to the context of the political administrative reform, and the second one is to apply for these small group homes. That's it.
Yes.
Okay. And just to understand, will the let's say the SOS families or the foster families, will the caregivers be the employees of SOS Armenia or not?
In case of integrated families?
Yeah.
You mean? Yes, they will, our employees.
Okay, so it will be, as we call it, SOS families. That's it. Okay, perfect.
SOS, the integrated families.
Okay, and you have certainly noticed in our previous call that we were very careful about this model, which is very interesting, but we really need that
to monitor. You mean
yeah, that's it. Thank you. The monitoring and also obviously the location, which needs to be very close from the SOS villages.
Yes, these two candidate families are they live in Kotayk village, which is very close to our village.
Great. Okay.
Good. Any other questions?
Just generally, it will be interesting for us to receive some photos and pictures about the works that are ongoing or what has been achieved, and of course, if SOS Armenia and maybe the Federation have planned to write some articles, some news about this great project. I must say we are really proud to support this project. So we would like to communicate about this. So don't hesitate to send us some communication materials about this.
Okay, so I noted it that you need communication materials like photos. We could put on our collaboration also a kind of article. Do you want us to write the article?
Actually, this
or
is
you
not,
will do it.
We will need the material, and you know.
Okay, so only input for article. Okay.
Yeah, but you know, it is not an emergency from our side, but I guess that during this long process of renovation, at a moment we would like to communicate about this, to explain to our donors, but it is not an emergency.
Okay. Can we agree that we would prepare of this report end of June to have half a year communication?
Okay.
No, this is a question to Mathieu, if it's okay.
Really for us.
Or earlier.
It's okay in June. It's if this is not the right moment for SOS Armenia, it could also be okay for a little later. But yes, if we could have this before September, it could be really fine.
Okay, and in September we will have a monitoring visit because we are closely monitor from our region the project, so we will have additional input. So concerning feedback of a program team, what Susie presented is the program part of the renovation, and we consider it to be well on track. And of good quality. So this is the feedback from program from Susie. sorry, from Rusudan. And now I would like to ask Tatiana to shortly present the financial, to give financial input, and then I will ask Armen for another big topic, which is construction. Construction, it's a separate topic in itself, yeah? So first, Tanya. Because we have deviation, yeah?
Yes, I want to describe just short, yes, the situation, financial situation which we have now in our programs. I want to tell about FS Kotayk project, which is which continues successfully, and now we I have information, financial information for January and February this year, because March will be ready in 20 of April. Now we have 14% implementation of the budget. By the way, this is very good figure for new project which has started from 1st of January. 40% of the budget we already spent. We budgeted in this project 340 beneficiaries, and now this spent money is reflect the good situation in this project. Yes, we have 170 beneficiaries now. The second project is STP, which also included in the renovation project, but this is this project is not budgeted separate, because if FS Kotayk has separate facility and separate budget and everything, we can compare and receive exactly figure. STP project is not budgeted separate. STP beneficiaries are included in our CV Kotayk project, and in 2017 we didn't add it in our CV Kotayk budget even one coin because of this project. Everything is going in the frame of CV Kotayk. And now we have budgeted 12 children in 2018. Now we have 13 children in CV Kotayk regarding this project, STP project. I mean that this project also continues successfully.
Thank you, Tanya.
Then we go to shelter families. I want to tell about foster first, because foster family is unfortunately doesn't start, but I want to tell about this project because we put in our budget 2018 exactly figure which we have in our renovation program, 63,766 euro exactly we put in our budget 2017 for foster family. And this money will be maybe used in, as told Susie, in our integrated families, yes? But shelter family, we didn't put exactly figure which we had in our renovation project in yearly running cost. We reduced this budget, and instead of 75,000 euro, which we budgeted in renovation program, we put 44,000 for shelter family in 2018 budget.
What was the reason? Because the second shelter will open later?
Because because second four families should be started in the middle of the year. That's why we reduced total budget.
So the deviation is here due to the delay of the project, yeah?
Yes.
Realization.
Yes. And this project, Shelter Families, also continues. I mean, continues successfully. Frankly speaking, we spent in January, February only 1% of running costs. But anyway, I think it will be good in next months, because now already we plan to add one additional mother and 2 additional children. That's regarding shelter family. And also we have a deviation in our renovation project regarding Efes Erebuni Shengavit, yes, project, 60,000 euro, which we excluded from our projects, if you remember.
Yes.
Yes, 60,000, which should be started in 2019, but we reduced this project from our midterm planning, yes? That's what I wanted to tell you.
Thank you, Tanya. Any question, Mathieu, from your side?
So I have understood the differences between what was planned and actuals, especially in 2017. So as you have said, we will probably carry over to the next year if there are some delays, I guess. But I would also be sure that I would like to be sure that there is no over amount about investment and running cost, you know, very globally. Very globally.
Yes. Matthew, sorry, I wanted to tell about investment separate. Sorry. This is okay. Which I have told. This all was regarding running cost. Now I want to tell about our investments. Yes, in the frame of renovation project, we received money in 2017, 60,000 euro from France we received, and 10,000 euro from Netherlands. And this money we have in our bank accounts, and are under restricted funds. We have this money, and we are going to use this money this year. 60,000 from France we received for phasing out mothers renovation apartments, yes, for them. 4 families, 10,000 for each. And 20,000 we received for foster families, renovation their apartments. Yes, this money we have, and we will. I will wait for instruction how we should organize this one. Maybe it will be included in our construction project or not. By the way, this question I have asked Jasna about this 60,000 and 10,000. What we will do, and will this money will be used in construction project or separate, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it will be interesting for us to receive maybe a very basic comparison between what was planned globally, you know, in the full project, and what is revised and planned now. I have understand that there is no overcharging, let's say, and there will be no problem, but it will be interesting for us to have this very basic figures.
I will ask Sabina to follow this, okay?
Okay, thank you. And of course, sorry, same for the investment.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So running cost and investment.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So then, next after Tanya is Armen, and construction. So construction, it's a big project in itself, and it's led from the regional office by construction manager, by Jasna. And Armen is a local construction manager hired to supervise the renovation construction part. And today I would kindly ask Armen to present this construction status quo, as you wrote to me. Yeah?
Yes, hello everybody.
Hello everybody, I hear you for the first time, so very welcome.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like shortly present the works to be done in framework of reconstruction of Kotayk Children's Village. And in general, we have four main directions: renovation of family houses, renovation of support center, renovation of former kindergarten, and reconstruction and renovation of Yerevan central office. And I would like to present shortly what are the main works, main activities supposed to be done in all these four facilities or buildings, let's say. Let's begin from the Kotayk village family houses. The main activities supposed to be done, that should be done here, is one of the main problems should be resolved is that the gas boilers used only for heating will be replaced with gas combi boilers that will also provide hot water. All radiators will be changed and replaced with the new ones, with the new aluminium ones, since they are now metal and old. And there is another issue as well. In family houses, water is currently heated on electricity. And all the houses have electrical boilers, and they are old as well. There are solar panels installed on every house. And we want to change the boilers, replace the old ones with the new ones, and the new boilers will be connected to the solar panels as well. Besides that, in the kitchen and laundry rooms, sink currently have their own boilers for hot water. They will be connected to the heating system as well. For this purpose, a mechanical expert was invited who will present in the end of this week a short design how to do all these things, how to connect all the systems to function it properly. And we are expecting to have a not design but something like scheme in the end of this week. Besides that, all children's and mothers' bedrooms and toilets will be completely renovated. Bathing taps in mothers' bedrooms will be replaced with the shower cabins, and all the ceramic tiles on walls and floors will be replaced, as well as the entry sanitary equipment. Another important work to be done is that's about the renovation. About the electricity. Sorry?
No, go on. Okay, Armen.
Yes. All regular lamps will be changed on energy-saving ones or on LCD lamps. Besides that, the roads and pavements of the territory needs also renovations, and they will be partly renovated. All windows and doors will be outside windows and doors will be painted and renovated. As to the inside doors, all doors will be changed and their existing metal frames will be kept. They will be changed, only the leaves will be changed, and the framework will be kept. Regarding the furniture of the family houses, all working desks in children's bedroom will be changed completely, and some sofas and armories will be repaired partly. Regarding the this is the main directions of renovations for family houses. Regarding the support center administrative houses, the heating system will be changed completely. The boilers and radiators will be replaced with the new ones. All the kitchen furniture will be changed also. All the lamps in the buildings will be changed into the energy-saving ones. And one of the existing doors is a balcony door now, and it is not appropriate to serve as an entrance door. It will be also changed with the appropriate one. Regarding the kindergarten, the main directions of the work is renovations need. The roof is leaking and it is necessary to repair it. There is another issue regarding the wooden roof constructions. They must be checked and possibly replaced or reinforced. As you can see in the report, we decided to make another solution. We decided, since we are limited in our budget and time, we decided to put the vertical wooden structures under the dangerous points, and that will facilitate the work of the beams and whole construct system. So I think at the moment it will be the best solution for the issue. Regarding the Yerevan office, we talked to Spartak and decided that the tender and construction documentation for that part of the project will be prepared separately after we complete the work with the village project. And another issue as well that we discussed with Spartak regarding the furniture renovation or replacement, we decided that it would be better not include it into the construction documentation tender, since this is quite another issue and another profile of activity. This is not a reconstruction issue, as you understand. So we decided to conduct a tender, or I don't know how to solve the problem separately, not with the construction tender, not include the furniture part here.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
In couple of words, and you can see the report of what was done regarding each direction. I mean the kindergarten and family houses on the screen. This is the report. So in couple of words, what we have, what issues, and what we have done until now. If you have got some questions, please.
Okay, thank you, Armen. I have a proposal, and I will kindly ask Nino to create in the collaboration a workspace for Kotayk renovation, where Mathieu will find all documents we are presenting now with all sessions. We can also upload their photo and reports, so you will have ready materials for immediately to take for your donors. Yes. And I will also ask Jasna, from construction manager from our office, to put there as well construction reports, so that you have everything in one place. And I hope that Sabina, who will take over after Nino, will follow this workspace. Yeah. And I think this is the easiest way to have the communication and to have information for Mathieu in between our regular talks. What do you think?
I think it would be really helpful. Please do that.
Okay. So, and whatever Mathieu needs in addition, so please do not hesitate to ask. Yeah?
Okay.
Yes, I think it's a good suggestion. Thank you very much, Ella. May I also just suggest about construction?
Yes.
A very simple planning. You know, with the start and planned end of works for each component. You know, but very basically, you know, family houses, kindergarten, office, just to know when the construction or the renovation is planned to start and to end.
We have a project charter, Armen,
Okay.
with details, information on the, yes?
Unfortunately, at the moment, no, but it was planned to begin the tender procedure in the beginning of third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. It was sent me by Jasna when it was written that we are planning to begin the tender, to begin the construction in the...
So there is no project charter for this construction yet, yes?
I don't have it, no.
Okay, I will ask Jasna, and because I think we had something like this at the beginning. But okay, I will ask, and if it exists, I will immediately post on the Workspace as well. Yeah?
Okay, great.
Yeah, yes, we have such a charter, but
Yes, we have, yeah.
yeah,
somewhere.
but we Rusudan asked Suzy to update it because some delays are already noticed. So if Suzy could update this chart.
Yes,
We have planned only for programming.
yes, this project charter, Nino, what we are talking now about, it's only for program part. But we need also, Mathieu needs a project charter for construction as well, yeah? So, because, yeah, I will take care of it, okay?
Okay, and just from my side, a little question about the office of SOS Armenia, because I don't remember very clearly. There were several options, if my memory is not bad. And what is the option that has been chosen? Is it to transform the youth facility or?
Yes, you are right, Matthew. We will transform one of our youth facilities, the second one, into the national office.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so let's do like this. That Nino and Sabina will think about Workspace. I will send all materials from today's talk to the Workspace, and I will add, I will ask Sabina to work on budget comparison for program part, and for construction. I will take care of it. Yes, all reports concerning construction, if I find them, I will put myself on the Workspace, and then you inform Mathieu where he can find of all documents. I also took the issue of communications at end of June. We have to be prepared with photos and some descriptions of the renovation. And also what else I have here? Did I lose something? No, I think that's it, yeah?
Yes, I guess that you have noted down or two little demands. One about comparison between planned and actual global running costs and planned and actual investment costs. And the second one was just a planning about the renovation. So, but I guess it's clear for you.
Updated planning of renovation plus construction must be updated as well, yeah? Construction plan updated. So I propose to keep these two parts separately, construction and program, yeah, because they are two big chunks. So let's consider them separately. And communication, yeah?
No problem.
I I will write the summary to Nino and Sabina today, and then we will work on that all materials are in one place and we are on this. We have the same picture. Yeah. Also Zdenko, who didn't manage to join. And my last, I have something, yeah, I missed something. The date of the last, of the next talk, because the date for the next report is 15th June for you, Susie, yeah?
Yeah.
So, when can we, yeah, 15th of June. So when can we have the briefing with Mathieu, the next one? Mathieu, could you propose a date?
I'm available. I'm not traveling on this period. We must meet before the 15th of June. That's it? After. Sorry. Okay.
Because we will have another report already. Yeah.
I'm available on the 18, 20, 21, 22, for instance.
Okay, I noted, and we will agree between us which day is okay. 18, 20, 21st, 22nd. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Spartak, Susie, Tanya, and Armen for your input. Thank you, Sabina and Nino, for the preparation of this meeting. Thank you, Mathieu, for participating.
Thanks a lot, and
Organizing.
please send to Ashot our best wishes of swift recovery.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.